This is not the news many public workers were hoping for. Today, a legislative committee approved Senate Bill 5, sending it to the House floor.
The bill passed in the House Commerce and Labor Committee, despite opposition from thousands of protesters gathered once again outside the Capitol. News Channel 5's John Kosick is following every step of Senate Bill 5. And John, tell us about the amendments.
Yeah, nothing that will make the changes more, none of these changes are going to make the bill more palatable to those who are opposed to it, Danita. In fact, it only served to further agitate many of those who gathered here for this afternoon rally on the State House Capitol steps. The Senate Bill 5 passed out of the House Commerce and Labor Committee. It includes about a dozen changes in the Senate bill. The amendments include allowing public employees covered by union contracts to decline to pay union dues if they want. It would also prohibit the use of automatic payroll deductions as a way to fund unions' political arms. It would also address some of the concerns raised in the Senate by clearly spelling out the right of safety workers to negotiate over safety equipment. It would eliminate jail time as a punishment if any of those 350,000 public workers illegally went on strike, and it would allow them to talk with their elected representatives during negotiations. Changes that did nothing really for the union crowd gathered here this afternoon.
State, you got a lot of union workers. The state has been made great by unions. I wouldn't be able to go to college without the union. Parents are both teachers, and I think we're going to fight, and we're just going to multiply and get bigger.
We came down today even though we kind of anticipated what the result would be, but we felt it was important to be here and let the legislators know, the ones that are against it, that we're with them, and the ones that are for it, that we have a problem, we have some real issues.
Again, Senate Bill 5 passing out of the House Commerce and Labor Committee this afternoon by a 9-6 party line vote. It will now move on to the full House for a likely passage tomorrow afternoon. And the timing of this bill is absolutely critical for the state. We'll explore that a little bit further coming up tonight at 6. Reporting live in Columbus, John Kosick, News Channel 5.
John, would you say the crowd behind you is smaller than most crowds you've seen at these protests?
Very true, Danita. I just spoke with Steve Loomis, the head of the Cleveland Police Patrolmen's Association, and he told me that they had, essentially decided not to bring down the busloads that they would have in the past because they see this as a fait accompli. It's a done deal as far as they're concerned. Now they're going to focus on the referendum in the fall or next year.
All right. Thank you very much, John. We'll keep a close eye on where the bill goes from here.